Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
This is MaJeliv. We're the Vasquez family. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jemmy.
I'm Jose.
I'm Joshua.
And today we are going to be reacting to the new trailer, official trailer number 2 of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This movie is extremely exciting.
Yeah.
We loved the first one, and it's just been, the hype has been growing. It's been getting real leading up to this movie. This is going to be split into 2 parts from what we understand. So it's going to be a pretty epic, finale or I guess part for Miles Morales. So we're extremely eager to see what new stuff we may see in this. Maybe get a little bit more glimpses of the story, what the story is going to entail, the characters and all that. Because there are a lot of Spider-Men in this one, even more than the first one. So yes, we're extremely eager.
Yeah.
So hit the like button to let us know how excited you are for this movie, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new MaJeliv Marvel content. And yes, so let's jump in. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We hope you guys enjoy our reaction to the new trailer of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Here we go.
I love music.
My name is Miles Morales. I'm Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. And things are going great.
Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
Alright, whatever.
Whatever.
Wow.
Whatever.
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot.
What?
Funny. Don't do that.
So,
Who?
Miles' grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics
That's my little man.
and a B in Spanish.
Ooh, okay. Miles. Are you? Mira, that's what he was
He's lying to you, and I think you know it.
Dang.
Huh. Wow.
Get out of here.
Oh, when? So wait a minute. There's an elite crew with all the best spider people in it?
Yo.
Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
This is the lobby.
Wow.
Miguel O'Hara. The
Oh.
whole thing was his idea.
What's the guy got to do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this. Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
Oh, wow.
Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Peter.
Miles!
Oh,
Hey,
what?
you have a baby?
I have a baby.
Hey.
I'll take it from here.
Dang.
weird.
See, they referenced Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
Yes, he did.
You have a choice between saving one person
Ah.
and saving every world.
Send me home.
I can't do that.
I can do both. Spider-Man always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here. Can't stop me now!
Whoa.
Wow.
I can't lose one more friend.
That isn't what we talked about! You know? I have no idea what you're doing!
Dude,
Everyone is
chills.
telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
All stations, stop Spider-Man!
That's complicated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me guess. He died.
Whoa.
Oh,
June,
June
I told you it was.
Can we please
June.
watch this in IMAX?
Yes, please.
Ah,
There's a
Wow.
lot
there's a
there.
that is packed
This.
with
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
can see why there's 2 movies.
So Miguel O'Hara clearly goes from, hey, welcome to all of our spider people
It's like,
efforts,
you're not welcome.
to, I'm going to kill you. You have destroyed all of our plans.
Well, it's like something about him
But he's got to make a
that he
choice.
can't be part of it for some reason.
Well, I think it's very
Right?
clear that Miles hasn't had that moment that defines a lot of Spider-Man, which is the loss of someone that they love. Which, from the looks of it, looks like there's a hint of it being his dad. He's losing his dad.
Yeah, it's
And Miguel O'Hara, it sounds like he's this character that, being the leader of this society or creating it, has kind of carried the weight of a lot of Spider-Man, of what it takes, and the role that Spider-Man taken in the universe, in the multiverse. And so it almost makes him seem very hard, very cold. And to the point where he almost seems like he has no feeling, which I'm very eager to see more of his character and to make like what makes him who he is in this story. But I do think that Miles clearly, between saving his dad and saving the whole, multiverse universe, whatever the stakes are, because we don't fully know what that is yet. And that character Spot's very interesting. I don't know if he's a character in the comics, and if he is, who he is, what his powers are, besides just having bread fall out of his stomach. So very, very intriguing. But yeah, I think Miles is going to have a moment where he has to decide. It's going to be a very human journey, a very human experience for him having to grow up. Very similar to what we saw with Tom Holland's Spider-Man through the whole home series, home trilogy. Was him having to truly become Spider-Man. And really Miles is still just, a young guy who I don't think is fully entered into what it means. And I think he's still discovering what his version of Spider-Man is going to be. So it's very, very, very exciting, very intriguing.
Complex.
I don't know what stood out to you guys.
Doctor Strange was mentioned. So it almost makes it seem like the last Spider-Man movie we saw is kind of linked to this.
Yeah, in some funny way.
Of reference,
or at least referenced.
Well, yeah, because it's another kind of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I would take a big guess, semi-theory here, that's made Miguel O'Hara very upset. I mean, what is it? Peter Parker, Tom Holland's Peter Parker. I don't know what Earth it is. There's a number for that Earth. I forget.
Well, they said one in there, yeah.
626?
616 is kind of what it's...
626 is Stitch. Sorry.
Well, what I'm getting at is, I think Miguel O'Hara is just adamant about not allowing something so catastrophic to possibly happen again out of the selfish act of one Spider-Man. It seems like a similar pattern, at least from Miguel O'Hara's perspective, might be occurring with Miles, where he doesn't want to have to choose between family and what he's called to do, and that could create another catastrophic event. So and this is again my big guess here, because I've never read any of the Miles Morales comics or anything of the sort, but just from the trailer, which this is a very good trailer, despite a lot of it. I think the second trailer I saw was just more of like the animation being a whole lot like very impressive, but I didn't get much of the story in the second trailer. There is a lot more packed in it, where there's clearly an antagonist, an unintentional perhaps antagonist, and maybe Miles Morales is the unintentional antagonist, because he won't allow himself to lose, especially his dad. Come on. That's understandable. So I love those stakes, if those are indeed the stakes we're talking about. And why does it have to always be that Spider-Man has to lose someone? I think I can understand Miles's position of like, no, I refuse to lose the people I love. If I can stop that, I'm going to stop it. So already the stakes are super high. And the elements of family, all that is in there. So
and the thing is, though, too, is like the more that they're kind of forcing this on Miles, like it's supposed to happen naturally, So like the more that this Miguel O'Hara dude is like just like trying to force Miles to be something that he's not,
right,
the more likely it is that Miles is going to be a little bit more vengeful if the moment happens where something is taken from him that he loves, because that would shape a sort of like villain type deal, especially if all of these Spider-Men and try to stop him from doing what the further he is from, it would cause more pride, more distance between them if they're trying to force this thing on him. I think it is very complex. I'm not too sure I understand a lot of the story, which is good, I guess.
Go into it with no.
Well, and a ton of Easter eggs too, of all the different types of spiders as well. Because we also saw the punk.
Spider-Punk. So many, There was Scarlet Spider in there. I saw Scarlet Spider.
And I would feel like I would need to also rewatch the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. It's been so long.
It's been a long time.
I remember every second of that movie, but yeah, if you guys want to watch it again.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder, too, how much more backstory we're going to get with Gwen's character, with Ghost Spider, I think is her spider name. Just because they were showing her and in her universe of losing her friend, because obviously there is like a growing friendship with her and Miles. So it's like, how's it going to affect her as well? So there's a lot of aspects to this. I could totally see why they're making 2 movies out of it. But I'm excited to see what more characters they dive deeper into, and what Miles, who is he gonna become with all of this?
And what's the bigger threat, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I feel like this little quarrel, like this little fight that they're having, is kind of ridiculous. It makes sense, but I feel like there's another danger that's lurking that
It's
probably
bigger than
is.
all
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that might be the reason why Miguel O'Hara.
it's like Civil
we can't-
War.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's like a Civil War. I like that.
Avenger. I mean, Captain America.
You guys mentioned 2 parts, so is it like 2 movies?
Yes.
Like part 1, and then we'll wait for
Part 2.
the
Part
second
2.
part of this?
So yeah, I imagine this may end with a cliffhanger or
Which is
at least some climax that will then lead us into the next one. So they're clearly setting up probably a very big finale.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I have a memory of, I thought Peter Parker died in the first one.
In Miles Morales's, not so there's 2.
There's 2 of them.
The one in Miles Morales's
Did die.
universe did die.
So basically sacrificed himself.
Same with
right?
the one in Gwen's.
Same with the one in Gwen's, but
Her best friend.
the other Peter Parker does. He goes back to actually pursue Mary Jane and like that
now
relationship.
he's back with the baby.
Now he has baby.
There's
so.
something interesting about that is it looked like it was the same chase on top of this train, or it looked like Peter Parker was holding his child, like protecting it
While he was-
while trying to protect Miles as well. Like, what are you doing, Peter Parker?
Yeah.
Get your kid out of
Bring
there.
your child to work day.
Explain that to
Child
Mary
work
Jane.
day, yeah.
You madman.
But
I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do for the ones you love, but
We'll see.
a lot of aspects, and visually, again, the animation, just all of it, it just looks very promising, and it's coming a lot sooner than I think we all expected. So
The other movie in June, there's
This
quite a bit
year
this
is
summer.
packed with
So
movies.
it is June. I didn't see the date.
June
June
5th.
June 2nd.
June 3rd.
Oh, okay.
It's
we're
in
good.
June.
It's June 3rd.
We will
June
make
second.
it.
It's in
June 2nd?
June.
Yeah, because that's
June
our,
2nd.
That's our anniversary,
June 2nd.
and I remember that date.
Happy anniversary.
So that was our reaction to the official trailer number 2 of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It's very, very exciting. A lot
Yeah.
to look into and a lot to get ready for. It's going to be quite the ride, it looks like, for sure. So thank you for joining us. We want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments, so make sure to meet us down there. Let us know your theories, your thoughts, what stood out to you, what are little Easter eggs that are good to know, and maybe some details on that character Spot, if Spot is in the comics, and what's good to know about his powers, or, again, where he comes from. So yes, we'd love to hear all of that and connect with all of you in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys can support what we do here on this channel by checking out our Patreon down below, link in the description, or this card up above, or by becoming a MaJeliv member of this channel, a YouTube member of this channel, by clicking the join icon down below next to the subscribe button. So while you're down there subscribing, just if you want to check out that, you can. And just know that your support monthly will help us to achieve the goals that we have here as a channel, and as a company, as the things that we will continue to create, either creatively as a family of artists on our creative channel, as well as these reactions, and get them out your way, and to try to create a more seamless and productive workflow and consistent workflow to get more videos out your way. Right now our goal is to hire an editor, so if you guys want to help us do that and help us get more videos out, then that'd mean a lot. But besides that, you guys being here today means a lot. So go out there, spread your light, and have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.